Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Bald, Beard, and Glasses. I'm bald. That's beard. You notice that somebody's missing. Glasses is missing. We record on a Friday morning, but beard and glasses are going to be pretty busy in the morning tomorrow. So uh, beard and I are recording right now. It's freaking Thursday night. We're a little tired. We just got out of work. My body aches.
Oh
Everything
no.
hurts. No. I'm just kidding. I'm just being dramatic. But I am freaking tired and I cannot wait to just fucking get off and play Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm back on it. My life is about to evaporate again. This game has taken so many hours of my life in the past, bruh. And now that I'm back on it, it's over now. I
Is
have
there a
lost my
is there a
life
big
again.
difference between Red Dead Redemption 1 and Red Dead 2?
Yeah, everything. Everything is revamped. Graphics obviously look great, controls are great, but the story, the atmosphere, the characters, the direction, everything is just scaled up and it's a pretty damn good game. There was a time where I was just lost in that game for hours, bro, when I was working at Target. You know what I'm saying? Where I wasn't really communicating with everybody, just playing that damn game. Now I'm back. So yeah, when we drop this episode, it'll be Friday the 24th. Like I said, the boys will be a little bit busy Friday. It's kind of a special day too. The Uso's birthday is on Friday, and he'll be releasing his album. So we are in there. All right. Sefa is in there. Okay. Glasses is in there. He's got stuff coming. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is if you follow the boys. Um,
You you called it
wow.
glasses in the
Yeah.
freaking group chat. I just started busting up.
Yeah.
I was like, this. We're just calling people by stuff they wear.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
blue shirt.
Yeah. Hey, Baldy. Hey, Baldy. Glasses. Yeah, man. It's freaking. It's. God damn. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. You know what I'm saying? It's episode 113 of the Polytickin Podcast. All right. It's the
Yeah.
movie boys. We are in here. We're a little tired. But again, thank you for rocking with us and listening to us, man. If you support us any further, man, you can check us out over there on the Patreon, patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Check us out over there on YouTube at the Polytickin Network. All right. Check out the Polynesian podcast that's a part of the Polytickin
Yep.
Network, all right, with the boy Lance and Forrest, all right? Two Samoans talking about sports. You can check us out, the Movie Boys, at the Pacifica Movie Starter Kit. Um, yeah. What else is going on out there? What else you want to tell them? I'm talking too
Yeah.
much.
No, rehashing what you just talked about, it's Sefa's birthday on the release date of
Yeah.
this, and then he's also releasing his album Therapy Sessions.
Mhm.
You got the early link, you listened to the album. Is there
Mhm.
anything different or anything that stands out that people can look out for when they pull it up on Apple or Spotify?
Uh, Seth said that this is definitely his best written album. He feels like it's his best written album.
Nice.
And
Wow.
I mean, I can't disagree with the Us. The Us has been rapping this crazy forever since I've known him. You know what I'm saying? But I think if people are familiar with his music, then you know exactly what you're going to be getting. You're going to be getting very candid look at at his life. You know what I'm saying? Um, just very observe. You know, it's Sefa, dude. It's very observant music. All right, very soulful hip hop rap. You know what I'm saying? If you love that stuff, you know exactly what you're in for. You know what I mean? So
Nice.
yeah, I think what sets this apart definitely is like I like these things that he's talking about in his music. We've kind of touched on a little bit in the show. You know what I'm saying? And how we talk about we have the wellness challenge going. You know what I'm saying? And wanting to explore counseling and therapy as an option for wellness. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I think for me probably it's a little personal. You know, as selfish as that sounds, it's like, dude, like I was there listening to him talking about therapy and going to counseling, and now he's talking about it in his music, and it's like, oh yeah, dude, yeah, this is a journey that I don't know. It's a journey that feels very close to home. So his music has always felt like that, very close to home. So yeah,
Yeah, very
Glasses has some good music.
real.
That dude can rap.
Yeah.
Glasses can rap. Like really well. He's freaking good.
Definitely encourage you to check that out on that's gonna be public now. So on Apple Music, wherever you get your music, Therapy Sessions by Sefa M. Have you ever you make music? I've made some songs before, but I've never put out albums like that. Have you ever put out an album?
God damn it, Lance.
What?
No, damn it. I could have gone like a couple more years without having to talk about the project. But yeah, in Samoa I did drop a project. I think it was 2012, 2011. Yeah. Dropped it on SoundCloud. It's still there. It's called Definitive Statement.
By Oh Hello Marcus?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I was just going by Marcus at that point. But yeah, the profile's Oh Hello Marcus. Yeah, I dropped a project. Yeah, it was fun, man. It was a great time. It was a really good time.
What is that process? What do you remember from that process? Like trying to put together a cohesive, unit of songs, or just trying to put a bunch of good individual songs together? How does that even work?
It was, I definitely wanted to make something cohesive. I wanted to make, something that made sense, I just remember just long nights at the Uso Ioannis house, like long days. Like we was going over there, like recording shit, writing stuff, and we were filming some stuff too. Like we filmed a freaking music video that got put out on Blue Sky, Blue Sky TV.
Nice.
Or we had a music video.
Channel?
Yeah, wait, God bless it. Please don't beat me up, Samoa. What? Like the TV show where they the channel where they played all the the local artists and the music videos, like ours got played on there, and I remember just being hyped about that, bruh. Just fucking in front of the TV, like, oh yeah, we did that, bro. Yeah, that's mainly it. I just remember just long nights, like stressing over this, like thinking like this is gonna get us out the hood. You know what I'm saying? And still it was still just one of the fun, it was a fun time. It was a fun time.
Yeah, I feel like we were all on that island in that like decade, or 5 years, 8 years, whatever it was, where it was like that time period everyone was making music. Like it was,
man,
you could definitely see your cousins on freaking the Blue Sky music video channel and be like, oh, I want to do that too. Hey, can you help me? I want to, everybody's putting out music, everybody's paying to have music videos made, or having friends do it with them. It's felt like a very collaborative, creative. Yeah, like everyone was like, okay, I see it. I see what can be done, right? And let me also do this with my friends. It was a very creative time.
Yeah, right. It was a trip, like seeing the same people that I would see on that channel at the college. Like Big Vern, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Like Three Corner, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing him around the island, I was just like, dude, Three Corner. Like, I was just like, dude, what the, like like you said, everybody is making music, bro. So yeah, definitely a fun time, man. Definitely a fun
time. Yeah, man. Just a quick catch up for me. Been doing that. First off, shout out to the patrons, because we're doing that Patreon wellness challenge. People are freaking grinding it out. Those points keep going up.
Man,
I've just been trying to find time to keep getting those steps in and try to be consistent. But I think it's been like 3 weeks now. So freaking shout out to everybody. Keep grinding. We're gonna be skinny come summer. This might be like a thing, man. We might do this like every 2 months. Like,
dude. You said it. You said why not every? Like I was like, once every quarter. I thought once every quarter, but then you're just like once every couple months. After this challenge ends, let's do it again. I was like, yeah. And then since we've been in it, I was like, now I'm like, yeah. This shit got me hyped. Even though we got 2 haters in the show, Beard and Glasses are still the biggest haters on Bald, but that's okay, bruh. That's okay. I don't even need to win anymore. I don't need to win.
Me either.
All right?
I'm just totally like, yo.
I know like, me neither. I got it in the bag. I got it.
$100 cash prize to whoever has the most points, the most working out time at the end of this competition. But I'm like, I feel like I already got over $100 worth of motivation, consistency, just like confidence to keep it going, and like ways to continue to fit in the workouts and stuff. So yeah, man, shout out to you, shout out to us for freaking coming up with this and implementing it, and it having real life kind of changes and consequences and results.
That's good. That's exactly what this shit is about, right? This is exactly what the challenge has been about. So what has been the biggest differences for you since we started this shit, bro? What's been the
trying to figure out when the walks are. I'm out there walking at like 11:30, trying to get my 10,000 steps in. I gotta hit that 10K.
Who does he think he is, bro? Who does this guy think he is? Wait, dude, he's freaking walking at 11 o'clock at night before midnight before freaking, dude. Get this guy out of here, bro.
That's when the window closes for your steps that day. And if I'm not at the 10,000 where you get like bonus points, I get out there. It's like 30 degrees. I put on like 2 sweaters, knee brace, a high visibility construction vest, and I am out there. God. I found this headlamp that I used to use when I was working at UPS in the winters, and it was like hella dark at 5:30. But I got that on. Man, I am out there excited to get those steps. But I feel a lot better, man. Like physically. It doesn't take as long to get up off of the floor when I'm playing with my kid, or when I wake up from a mystery nap. I just fell asleep somewhere. It's easier to get up. It feels like my food and stuff is digesting more consistently better. So like my stomach doesn't feel over bloated and stuff, unless I do, I've been eating like crap. That's the other thing. I've been doing 10,000 steps a day, like 5 miles of walking a day. So I think, I can have 2 sodas. I can have 2 burgers. I can order a pizza. And I'm just like,
welcome to, bro. That is my dilemma too, bro. I said it and I fell off, but I got to get back on it. IF, right? Freaking intermittent fasting. Oh yeah, kind of screwed the pooch on that one, brother. Already messed that up a couple of times.
Did you get hungry?
Did I? Did I get hungry? Lance, I'm supposed to starve myself for 16 hours. Did I get hungry? I'm always hungry. Did I get hungry? Lance, is the sky blue, bro? Yes. Marcus got hungry, dude. But I screwed that up a couple of times already. But the thing about this challenge is that, if you fall off, you can just always get back on. At least that's what I'm telling myself. So if that helps you too, go along with it. Sometimes we have to delude ourselves for wellness. But definitely screwed up IF. But man, I hear you, bruh. Like that's why like you could go to the gym for like an hour, just be like, dude, I can knock out 2 Big Macs right now, bro. I've done enough.
How many calories have I cleared, and what can I eat now? It's like you're going to the ticket booth with all the prizes after the arcade. After your workout, you're like, okay, I have 600 calories. What can I get?
You know what I'm saying?
4 slices of pizza.
Not good. It's not good, but we're learning. That's what the journey is about. It's about learning. Okay. Yeah. God damn, and I'm learning that I'm eating like a piece of shit animal. Other than our terrible eating habits that still need to be, fixed, I think just starting the routine, getting these points is doing wonders. Like I feel different too.
Nice. Good.
Like if I didn't exercise and still ate like shit, I'd be like in the bed just rotting. But now that I spend an hour hitting a bag looking crazy, I don't feel so guilty knocking them 2 cheeseburgers down. So it's, it's been fun, man. We definitely need to do this more than, after the 2 months is up. And we need to find a better app, I guess. Find a different app.
We have 11 people in this competition?
Yeah.
That's a lot more than I thought was going to be here. I thought it might just be the 3 of us.
You know what I'm saying? Which would have been fine. And then the thing just kept climbing. I was like, dude, Fuck.
Yeah. So much competition.
Yeah, shit. And people are putting in work. So, yeah, this is good, bro. This is good.
Good. Yeah,
So,
next one's gonna be even better. But yeah, the way this is
yeah.
just starting off, this rocket ship, it's great.
Yeah. So this is what I wanted to bring up to you. I put it in the note. Like I wanted to ask you how, like, since we're on the subject of wellness, you've been talking about, you know, whatever life advice you get and you wanted to share it on the show, or, you know, the new thing that you started, right? And one of the big new things that you started was journaling, right?
Mm.
And as cringy as journaling like is and can be, you know, I was excited to see how far you would go with this, because it's something. You know what I mean? Every
Yeah.
time I read mine, I'm just like, what a fucking idiot I am, you know? But it's just a great it's a great reminder of like the progress that you made, you know, from then till now. So like is there anything that you've learned so far about this process? Like what is it that you like or hate? You know what I'm saying? Is there something
Yeah.
that you hate about it?
Yeah, initially my opening objective or mission was to replace like waking up and scrolling on my phone with something positive, which is journaling, which we hear about all the time. And then trying to be consistent with that every day, you know, before I hop on my phone, before anything else happens, before the day really gets started, to just like put out my thoughts. I didn't really have a writing direction, so I was just dumping out like different things on my day or whatever was on my mind. Yeah, just dump it out, get it out there, kind of a writing exercise, but also putting pen to paper does something to like quiet the noise. Like it just feels like you're really focused in and on the act of writing and pouring your thoughts out through your pen onto this paper. And then you realize your thoughts look stupid as hell. I'm like, I think 7 of my entries are about my daughter's sleep regression, which is still going on. 1 o'clock in the morning, waking up. And then just like the wellness challenge, trying to figure out how to get certain steps in, trying to figure out, trying to plan my day. What do I have coming up today? How can I make sure certain things get done and not forgotten? So that has been kind of helpful, but I haven't really gone over it and kind of reread anything. So the cringiness isn't as bad. It's a little cringe writing out the thoughts, and in my head I'm like, if somebody reads this, I gotta change this, I gotta rewrite, I gotta pivot, I gotta make this sound better, less weak. But it's definitely, I feel like a true kind of snapshot of what I'm feeling.
Nice. I like, one of my biggest problems like when I start writing is that I try to make it sound like a novel. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to write as like a writer. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just fucking just writing it out and dumping it on. Like there's freedom in just writing like what is it? A stream of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Like when you just put stream of consciousness like down on the paper, and then when you read that later, you're just like, dude, sometimes you find the most profound things. But then when you start like thinking about it too much and you start writing like, oh, and then I was startled when I heard the sound come from the window, and you're just like, what kind of pretentious dickhead is writing about you know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, that was me. Oh wait, me. I'm the pretentious dickhead. So what I'm trying to be better about is just writing, just going stream of consciousness, just go. You know what I'm saying? Just dump out what the fuck happened that day, how you felt that day, whatever, instead of just trying to dress it up and make it look pretty. Because then there's still more that needs to be done to get to that stream of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? So there's still more unpacking. There's more things that need to be unpacked to get over that hump of like, oh, let's make this look pretty, Saya. What a great writer he is, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's my problem with journaling. That's where I get, and that's where the cringiness comes from. It's like, who the fuck is this J.K. Rowling looking motherfucker think he is, writing in this fucking $15 journal he bought, talking about Harry Potter and the boy in the fucking attic and all this crazy shit? You know?
Is there a frequency for how often you should go back and read your past journal entries?
You know,
would you say?
I don't think you should. Like, I think there's a point that you need to reach where you just don't. Like, the whole point of that is to just let it go, right? I guess
okay.
revisit it, but if you want to, like, I say, like, maybe a year, give it like
Okay.
years, give it a lot
Lots
of
of
distance,
space. Yeah,
lots of space. Yeah. I think that would do you good because then you'll just, I mean, for me, I'll just keep thinking about that last entry, which wasn't that long ago. You know what I'm saying? So I think I want to start writing to a point where I don't like just look at it until years later where I'm like, now I can reflect on how far I've come from when I finally picked up the old writing. You know what I'm saying? So
nice.
yeah, journaling is cool and all, but it sucks. What?
There's I also ran into some like hiccups with the consistency, not doing it every day. And then I just went back to what you were saying when we were talking about this. It's like don't hold yourself to that strict of a schedule, especially at 1st. Just get it in when you can. So there have been times where I'm like, oh, it's the middle of the day and this isn't how I planned it, but I'm still going to open up this notebook and try to get some thoughts down. So that also has helped a lot. But yeah, I haven't gone back and read a bunch. I'm just trying to when you mind dump, is there like a process when you're putting pen to paper, or you're just like, what am I thinking of the strongest right now? Start from there.
I think that, yeah, just start from there. Like, especially when it's something that's been bothering me that I feel like I need to put down right now, then yeah, I start with that. And then it kind of just goes from there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know if I have like a true process of that. It's just like sometimes there's an urge and I'm just like, hold the fuck up. And those urges come from when like during a time of like great confusion as far as like, where I'm at in my life or what I need to figure out. Like it's like something that gnaws in my brain. So now I have to write it down, and then that's when it starts. So yeah, I guess wait for that. That doesn't happen very often.
Nice.
So yeah, man. Yeah, that's
and you're
cool,
still journaling?
Really,
you still journal?
A bit, yeah, here and there. I think the last one I wrote was a couple days ago. Before that was like a month or two ago. Like I'm wildly inconsistent myself, but it's just the act. The act itself is what makes it all worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? So consistency is cool. You'll find that. But yeah, no, I wanted to hit you up about that and see where you're at with that because I think that's that all just ties together with wellness and all this stuff that we're trying to do. So nice, dude. He's like journaling and stuff, dude. He's like a journaler.
I got to figure out something else to kind of start doing, like another.
Hit a heavy bag. Get a gym membership and start hitting a heavy bag.
Yeah, bro.
That is so fun. I feel like an idiot because there's technique or whatever, but it's just so satisfying, just hitting the shit out of that bag, not giving a damn what people think. Hiya! I'm executing after every punch. Hiya! If you ever get, you know what I'm saying? If I ever get into a fight and I hear a guy just breathing after every punch, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this dude's a fucking trained fighter. Fuck! Damn it, yeah. I'm like, shit.
Have you looked up any like YouTube boxing videos, like to get some of that technique?
Do I, bro? I've been watching Tony Jeffries for years. Tony Jeffries is this former professional boxer from the UK. He's like an Olympic boxer. I don't know if he won. I think he won a gold medal. There's like two dudes from the UK that I've been watching. Yeah, I'd be diving deep, watching a lot of compilations and stuff too. I mean, that don't make you a fucking fighter, but they're so fun to watch.
Well, and there's also like everyone watches movies and watches fights or action scenes or whatever, but not everybody knows how to like throw a punch for real. Are there any tips or like the way to do it?
Don't ask me these, Lance. I'm not Freddie Roach, dude. Okay, I'm not Manny Pacquiao. Okay, I'm not Manny Pacquiao. Okay, I'm just a guy with a gym membership who hits the bag every couple of days.
What is it? The shoulder? What are you? Teach me, just in case.
Just teach Lance. Fucking 6'3" Lance, big ass dude who works security. Teach him how to throw a punch, bro. This big dude right here, big beard. So for Big Beard, all right, this advice is for Big Beard only.
Thank you.
Okay, don't listen to me. No. You're supposed to keep the biggest thing I got is that I always flare my elbow. But don't flare your elbow. Keep it the whole point is to keep it stiff and straight, no pause. Stiff and straight. Hey.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Hush. Exhale after. Hush. Hey. Think of it like a whip, you know what I'm saying? No, don't just punch with your arm. Hey. Hey. You know what I mean? With the hook. When it comes with the hook, you also keep the elbow tight too.
Oh, okay.
Hush. And rotation of the hips. It's rotation of the hips, and let the rotation carry your fist to the deuce. You know what I mean? Use your shoulder to protect your chin. Elbow up.
Nice.
Yep. Keep it in line with your chin. Protect everything. Chin down.
Chin down, shoulder over. I always thought I didn't even think about hips or like the way your feet play into throwing a punch.
I spend most of my time not even punching. Like, I just work on footwork. I'm very flat-footed and awkward-footed. Or awkward-feeted?
Awkwarded feet?
Awkwarded feet? I'm very awkwarded feet. So I'm very awkwarded feet. So I just start with footwork. I just work on footwork, and that gets my fucking... I'm over here, my shoulders...
Yeah,
because I'm about to trip over my feet, bro. I'm awkwarded footed. You know what I mean? So it's bad. But that shit is fun, man. That shit is fun. All right, so Lance is journaling. He just learned how to throw a punch. I ain't been up to much either, bro. I mean, I ain't been up to much. Just working. Finally got over being sick. But
nice.
I think last week or the week before, we talked about how Scoofius, shout out to Uso Scoofius, who hit me up talking about, he had like a work in progress for the three of us, and he unveiled it this week. And I was just like, dude, this guy is good, dude. I think this guy is good, dude. He's pretty damn good. Yeah, that shit was hard, bro. He showed his work in progress on the story, and I was hyped.
That's a work in progress? I thought it was done and mastered already.
Right. I think the final picture was the done thing. But on his story, he was showing it was in a work in progress at that point. And I was just like, dude, that's hard, dude.
Bro, when's the last time you had someone draw a picture of you?
Not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Never in my life.
Never. You know? Like, that's just off the strength of being, of liking what we do, and I was just blown away. I never had that either. So what you think when you seen that, man? Can you draw?
No. I've been trying to draw and shade and Google my way into like penciling some art for 2 decades now. Still no dice. I don't understand how light and shading works.
You don't understand.
Put
my stuff in the Louvre, dude. Put it in the Louvre.
But to see that, the Network Boys drawn by Scoofius, shout out to you, appreciate you, brother. That was dope to see. That was I didn't know how to react to it because I was just like, this is crazy,
right?
And it was in the Chargers jersey. Shut up, both up, dog. That was dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Scoofius. www.scoofius.art, and it's spelled how it sounds with a K. Mm-hmm. And it's not just pro wrestling art or just Islanders. There's a bunch of like luchadors, other countries, actors, characters, superheroes, supervillains, all hand drawn. So definitely check it out. www.scoofius.art. I'm gonna need to get some of that bloodline stuff. Like, or what? Do you remember what pieces you bought?
I'm trying to point to it right now on camera, right there in the little corner, right there. That's your boy stuff chilling right there. Some bloodline stuff. Wait, what am I doing?
You have a visual platform. He's gonna go. Hey, what do we got?
What the hell?
I want some like dope Islander representation art, like some bloodline family or big like a big group of a bunch of different islanders.
Man, you tell me, bro.
Yeah,
You tell me, bro. Look at this. Look
that's
at this.
like the
That's
entire bloodline
that's the entire
history.
Hawaii line, right? Seems like the entire Hawaii line. Yeah, yeah, right there, and also the new bloodline, the boys.
Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah, and then this one too, the West Coast one right here. This one's hard.
That's everybody
Got
West
like
Coast in one picture.
just about, yeah. Got like
That is
Nipsey in
crazy.
there.
Nice.
Yeah. Ah, yeah.
Bro, those
Oh, this
are
one too, right behind, right there. Some high ass dudes. Some smokers smoking the marijuana. Got Smokey on there. Cheech and Chong. Ah. Yeah, it was
oh
done in
yeah, I need
Scoofiest
that
like
one.
signatures. Yeah, I need that one, dude. 420 blaze it, dog. Yeah, I'm a freaking pothead, dude. Um, was it? Yeah, it was like it's done in Scoofiest and signature style. I love the white eyes too. The white eyes looking like Undertaker. Sign me up, bud.
Is that
And
like an
now,
anime thing too? Like if you have an anime character and they go wide eyes, does that mean something? Like are they a bad guy or are they like super strong
yeah.
now? Or
Usually when I see that, it's like the character is getting knocked out. Yeah, like yeah, it symbolizes them getting knocked out or like getting killed or something. But I'm sure there's more to it in anime. But when I see the white eyes, I'm automatically reminded of freaking Undertaker. So yeah, I ain't been up to much either, man. Just chilling, just being excited by
that's so
that
hard.
art piece that Goofy has done. Yeah, right. So hard
How did
that
you
he
like
did for us.
your character?
It was tight. That's like the slimmest I ever looked in anything, real or not. You know what I'm saying?
With the
Yeah, that
Raider
shit was
hoodie.
hard. With the Raider
Nice.
hoodie, I seen the brown khakis too, the beige khakis. I was like, oh yeah, that's super California. But yeah, no, I ain't been up to much either, bro. I ain't been up to much either.
Big chilling.
Um,
Working.
big chilling, bro. Working, all of that, man. I think I lost my voice a little bit just because of the sickness. That's cool. It'll come back. All right. I'll be back to sounding sexy again. It's only a matter of time. Um,
It's time.
but
Some people would
yeah.
say the raspy is the sexier version. You know, you like wake up on a phone call. What's up, girl?
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just
That
at the
morning.
house
Yeah.
right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
But mine goes down like yeah. I'll just have to, but mine goes down like 2 octaves though. I sound crazy. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey baby. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm tired. Yeah. Like I said, I ain't been up to much, man. But some news was going on this week. You know, people were preparing. We were preparing last week for the impending doom. All right, the impending social media doom of 2025. Right, and the biggest story was TikTok was finna get banned. All right, it was just gonna get banned from everything. You know what I'm saying? There was gonna be no more. You know, and then we seen videos on Instagram, social media stuff of like the screenshot that you get when you first
Oh
open the
yeah.
app. And then it said that uh, due to the U.S. in the ban, you're not allowed to view the app. You know what I'm saying? So people were losing their shit. Okay, they were losing their stuff this week, but it didn't last long because thanks to our Emperor Donald J. Trump brought back TikTok within like what a span of like 6 to 7 hours after the initial message, some shit like that. So how long did you cry when you seen that TikTok was
uh,
banned?
I'm
I'm so under a rock. Yeah. What?
Forbes says it was unbanned after just 12 hours. So it went
12
down.
hours.
It went down that night, and then was it Sunday afternoon? It was back up. I don't
Thank
use
you,
TikTok.
Emperor.
I
Yeah.
don't use TikTok as much. I'm more on Instagram, so
Yeah.
it kind of felt like I was an outsider watching a bunch of people prepare for like
Y2K.
Yeah, Y2K, yeah. Y2K or the Rapture, like one of them was going down. There was, and it's so crazy to see like both sides of it, like try to pitch a different take on why it was happening, right? Because you have the government, the United States government saying this is a Chinese-owned company that has access to all 170 million people in the United States. 170 million people out of 350. More than half of the people in the United States have a TikTok account.
That's exactly half. 170 to 350, right?
So
someone do the math on that.
I think it's 350.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway. So the government is like, well, the Chinese government can ask for all of your data information and to see, and also could quite possibly tweak the algorithm so that we're becoming dumber. So we're unsafe and we're getting stupid. All right.
God damn it.
Unless,
terrible combination.
Yo, this is crazy. They're like, this has to leave unless someone from our country owns it. Then it's fine. I'm like, what? Like, then we will know the data is safe and the people can keep swiping. And
we
then
said it last week, right? Like Facebook, Facebook has already, like, there have been data breaches with Facebook already, the Meta. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's cool, dude. It's cool as long as it's in house.
Yeah.
As long as it's domestic, it's fine. But if China,
one of our billionaires owns it, like,
yeah, China.
And then the other side, the pro TikTok side, is like, don't shut this down. This is how we communicate. This is how people get real, on the ground stories and information. This is how small time business owners can help kind of spread their products and sales. So taking TikTok away is going to quiet down any like people that are protesting, and also cut the money for anyone who is selling on there, right? So they're going back and forth. It's like, you got to take it away. You can't take it away. But then the Supreme Court rules that to uphold the ban that's coming down. And then it was taken away Saturday night. My girlfriend Sammy is a real big TikTok user, and like she said she saw it happen in real time, kind of get taken away. First, like certain comments weren't loading, and then videos weren't showing, live streams were cut off, not able to load into those. And then all of a sudden you got this like, according to a US law, TikTok can't operate here anymore, but we're working with President Trump to try to get it back online. Stay patient, that was, I feel like, very on brand for Trump to like get his name included into that. Like,
you know what I mean?
I want the people to think that this was me that, brought back their favorite thing. My Sammy is not a Trump fan, but when it came back on the next day, after everyone getting ready to attend that funeral, the next day, resurrection, right? You had TikTok. I learned about this on Instagram. It was like, it's back. And there was a message when you logged onto TikTok for the first time after it was re-upped. It said, "Welcome back. Thanks for your patience and support. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the US. You can continue to create, share, and discover all the things you love on TikTok. Continue."
Thanks, Donald.
Thanks, Donnie.
Thank you, Donnie.
They were definitely trying to include him in that, like, welcome back message, or like he's the reason that his efforts were the stuff that made it come back. But just off the top, hearing that, is there anything that makes you think, or any questions you have?
I don't think he had anything to do with anything. I'm right there with you, where I think he just slapped his name on there.
Like the stimulus checks.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had nothing to do with that, bro. What the fuck did Donald J. Trump do, bro? What did he
put
do?
His name on it? Oh,
what executive order did he sign to fucking get TikTok back up, bro?
None.
Which one was that?
They just convinced the people, hey, I'm the guy. You listen to me. Okay, yes, sir. President Biden, on his outro interview, I forget who he did it with, but he kind of lamented doing all these things, passing all these bills, doing all these little things that help, working class Americans or families, get rid of student loans, kind of get more money, child tax credit, infrastructure, transportation, all this stuff. They didn't say, hey, Democrats built this railroad. Hey, Democrats gave you that $5,000. We passed that. They didn't want to do that. They just said, this is government. Yada, yada. And people didn't know that a lot of the stuff that they did was helpful. So they were just like, Biden never did anything for me. And he was like, oh, I should have put my name on some of that stuff. Just like, not for me, but just so the people knew that the party was kind of had their back. Which, I mean, when this last vote, definitely a lot of people were out on Democrats in the last 4 years. So
they felt abandoned, right? Like a lot of Dems, like Democrat leaning people felt abandoned by their party and stuff. Like, okay.
Yeah. But TikTok's back, so we'll see how long that lasts for. Do you have a timeline you think it's gonna last? Like 2 months, 3 months? I think 3 months was like the injunction period.
I was gonna give it like the benefit of the doubt and give it a year. I'll give it one whole year. I'll give it 12 months.
There were so many Congress people that were like yelling for weeks to take this down. My constituents think it's better if we do this, da, 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 da. And then all of a sudden it's like everyone's got to be quiet because the man made a decision.
Yeah, right. You know, that's what I'm just like.
It's like all that shit you were screaming about isn't really anything. Is that like, oh, it's just politics? Ah, I got suckered in again into thinking y'all really cared. That's my fault. That's my fault. I'm sorry.
Wolf tickets going on sale. Like people are woofing.
Silenced it.
You know what I'm saying? They're woofing over there, dude. But yeah, no, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt for a year. I just think people are blowing it up like out of proportion. I don't know, man. I'm just like,
what do you
bro,
mean?
I'm way out of TikTok. I'm with you on not really being on TikTok like that. But I think they try to, I don't know. They try to make this more important than it is, I think. You know?
Yeah, I kind of feel that way.
Why, you know, it's like, why are we talking about TikTok in the band when there's more important things to do? But that's what they do, right? Like, that's what people do. They try to, you know, flip-flop and confuse us and disorient us into thinking that this is important when it's not, you know? And now with Donald Trump just seemingly, like, slapping his name on it, saying that he is the solution, it's like, what are we fighting here then, dude? Are we still against China? What are we... China? Is China still a thing? Like, bro, I don't know.
Fuck,
I'm not even on TikTok like that.
That Red Note day, or that Red Note week when everyone was like, hi, I'm American, I'm from TikTok, but I'm here on Red Note now. And then there's a bunch of like Chinese and American information being swapped back and forth. And like,
there's more spies still being done on Red Note. Yo, Julian Assange is on Red Note now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just exchanging information now.
Like, no, I don't know. The American AMAs were hilarious because they're like, I'm American. What questions do you have? Ask me anything. And they're like, do you guys really have to pay for an ambulance to go to the hospital? Or is that just like propaganda from our government to make you guys look evil? We're like, oh, it's like, it starts at $600. Yo, hey,
your government was right.
Order a taxi. If you can wait, get a lift because it's so much cheaper than freaking an ambulance ride. If
you get shot here in America, just drive yourself to the hospital.
Yeah, or a bus.
Just drive yourself there. Or a bus. You're just fucking bleeding out on the bus. Just save a couple $100, bro.
You gotta put the gunshot wound as facing upwards as possible so it doesn't leak out. Don't make a mess on public transit. Don't be a piece of shit.
Yeah, don't be a piece of shit, dude. God.
You're just asking them all these sorts of questions like, oh man, like
your government seems like the most your government seems like the most honest. It's talking about us like that. It's like they know. They know.
They're like, no, it's so bad over there.
Yeah.
Someone laughed at Americans. They said, why do you guys eat like your healthcare is free? Like, there was like
look, you're attacking me now. Now I have to go on the offensive.
We have freedom and brave.
Yeah. Yeah. We have the freedom and the courage to do so. What the fuck did your ancestors do for your country? All right.
They said Americans.
We fought against British tyranny so we could eat these steaks and fries, motherfucker. What did you do?
They said America is just land of the free opinions, but you don't actually have freedom. Like you don't have real stuff going on. You have fake options. Right. It's like, do you want healthcare A or healthcare B? Not like full coverage or anything. You just get like the American.
And they both. Yeah, and they both fuck you over. Option A and B, they both screw you over, and they both cost thousands of dollars.
They don't cover that. This doesn't cover those. You need a plan C to cover the extras. I'm like, oh. Bro, I kind of hate it sometimes, man. I'm like so mad that we're just taking money from people. All this like life-saving medication or stuff is like 20x as expensive as it is in Canada or something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got people like Martin Shkreli, who thank God is fucking locked up, who can just change the price of the fucking medication people need just on a whim. And then they wonder why Luigi Mangione happened, bruh. Like they wonder. They sit there and wonder. But you brought up something hilarious before we started recording about the TikTok ban and how there were influencers on there basically these are my confessions, like Usher. You know what I'm saying? Like they were giving their confessions about their profession and what they do for the app. You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny because like a lot of influencers swear up and down by what they're talking about. But these confessions just showed that, no, we need money. We do this for money. So can you explain what happened? Like what you was telling me before they started recording. Like what is going on?
Yeah. So Sammy told this to me. So this is a little secondhand, but she said there were influencers on TikTok who, before the ban went into effect, did those confessional videos. And it's like, hi, I'm Ice Girl, and I know I made ice and did all this stuff like ice, like cool frozen water art and stuff like that. I don't even use this stuff, okay? I'm just doing it for the money. Somebody else is like, yeah, I know I did all these Pilates core videos to teach you how to stay fit and thin, but I don't use them really. I just do them for the videos. I got a BBL. There was a lot of confessions that the social media lifestyle influencers weren't really about that lifestyle.
Yeah, as if we didn't already fucking know that, ladies. Just Ice Girl, we know. We know you do this for money. Why would you confess that? Keep up. Like keep it up. Like just maintain the bit.
Through the end of the app.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing confessing now? What, are you about to die? Does someone have a gun to your head off screen? Like, what are you doing confessing to this shit? Like, just fucking keep it going. And there's other platforms you can promote these products to. Just be full of shit. Make your money. Mm-hmm. You don't have to confess to us about the nature of your work. We know. We know it's bullshit, dude.
If this app shuts down, you're never going to get found out, okay? So why are you talking about it right now and looking even stupider when everything comes back on 12 hours later?
You know what I'm saying? So what I said 12 hours ago, that was actually a lie too. I actually do believe in ice and its healing powers. Fuck out of here, Ice Girl. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Now you've ruined your brand forever. You've ruined your brand. What the fuck are you doing?
Do you think like in that 12 to 16 hours or however many few days it was, you could just delete that video and then keep it rolling like nothing happened and just hope most of your viewers didn't see it that week?
Dude, you would be a serial killer if you used to do that. You're a serial killer, bro. If you could just dissociate that quick. But fuck, nah, you have to commit to the bit now. Now you have to lean into it. After the first confession, and then it's good again, now you got to lean into it now.
Confessions part 2.
You got to lean into it. Yeah, confessions part 2. Yeah. Yeah, wait, so can you just go back? Can you do that? I wouldn't be able to do that, bro.
Just pretend like it never happened. I can dissociate.
Yeah. So anyway, ice is great. Yeah, that thing I said earlier. That doesn't fucking matter.
Glad everyone's still here. You know me, Ice Girl,
Yeah.
with your daily ice art and healing properties. It's great to see a lot of new calls here.
Yeah.
You said you're fake.
Yes.
Delete.
Yeah, for real. Block.
Block 100 people.
Boom, boom, boom. Block. Boom, boom, boom. Block.
Do you? How often do you post on TikTok?
Not often at all. I think the last thing I did was something for the starter kit, or just one of the clips from the Polytickin Podcast from the show.
Like 5 times a year.
Yeah, if that. Yeah. Definitely 5 times a year. Yeah. I'm with you, bro. I'm on Instagram. I'm old. I'm stuck on Instagram. Like, I don't want to have to relearn.
I have to ask Sammy. I have to be like, hey, so what's going on in the world this week?
Yeah,
we need some topics.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, I am under a fucking rock. Like my FYPs is all like mostly positive and shit. I'm just like, man, nice. I don't want none of that, bro. TikTok just ruins my shit. I'm on there for like 30 seconds. I'm just like, dude, my brain is rotting right now, bro. Yeah, I feel lost. I don't know what buttons to press. I feel like an old coot.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's not a lot of carryover from the Instagram buttons. I guess there's that bottom line of menu little pressers, but it swipes out to like a store. It swipes to a FYP. It swipes to a friends only. It swipes to a. I'm like, I feel like I can't stand up right now. I don't trust the platform beneath my feet. Yeah, but
you sound old as fuck.
I was gonna say, if anybody has like exactly TikTok help.
Yeah.
Any suggestions? Leave them in the comments. Let us know how to get better at this.
No, don't. We don't need that. We can figure it out ourselves. We're grown men. We can figure that out. Oh God, man. Yeah, so shout out to Emperor Donald, Overlord Donald, Mein Fuhrer, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for bringing back TikTok. We appreciate you. Shout out to the honest influencers, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Great job on the honesty, but you've ruined your brand forever. Great job. No more money for you. You're not taking any more of my money, Ice Girl. Fuck out of here. God. Man, in other news. I was at work today and I was scrolling through Instagram because I'm old, and I seen a little headline. It wasn't even a headline. It was just the split like picture, like the collage. It just showed Jey Uso and Jada Parker. From WWE. And just flipping through, just bullshitting. I only had a 10-minute break, so I don't know what was going on with that. And then we were chopping it up before we started recording today, and you said something crazy that everybody's talking about. And what the fudge?
Yeah, so this rumor kind of dropped last week. I think right after we recorded the last episode, or maybe even that day. Nice. But a rumor dropped that Jey Uso was having an affair with a WWE NXT superstar, Jada Parker. I don't know if they like traveled together or how it happened, but there was like a video, like a 3/4 video around a corner in a club where Jey Uso was sitting there next to a woman and he's talking the other way, but this hand goes up his leg. So that clip has been shared a lot, and Jada Parker went through some. I think she went through she liked a tweet or a post or something, so she got like some flame for that before this happened. So there are definitely people that saying this is just a smear campaign. There are people saying, Jey Uso's getting real big. He's like a big name, a big, big pull now. So that's something he's going to have to battle against as he's trying to get that freaking heavyweight championship off of Gunther tomorrow night on Saturday night main event on Peacock. I think it's at like 3:00 PST. But yeah, that was a little concerning. But Jey on his Instagram story, seemingly in response to the rumors, was just him doing push-ups and like a text over it that said, haha, y'all funny. Watch me work. Which I thought was okay, you're addressing it, but that's not like a no. That's not like a denial. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on after hearing that?
You would want him to outright be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? What if like, because I don't know, that's like a good way to play up his whole thing, right? Like they bring up a good point. He's on the rise. He's more than on the rise. He's freaking over. You know what I'm saying? And you said that he's about to face Gunther for the world heavyweight title. I think character wise, that's a good way for him to be like, y'all funny, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like from a story perspective, he's trying. You know, he's not focusing on that shit, whatever. But I mean, I feel like it also speaks to like his real life stuff, right? I feel like that's also addressing it in real life, not just in kayfabe, like for wrestling. But he's just like, y'all funny. Like I think this is really nothing. If that was his response, I feel like that's what I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that as face value, as like this doesn't bother him. You know what I'm saying? He's back to work because it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know. Like again, we said it's just speculation. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm trying to give him too much of the benefit of the doubt, but it's like, it just doesn't seem like that big a deal. But it's only a big deal because it's Jey Uso and he's getting this clout. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was Jey Uso with Jimmy when they was still together as the Usos, when they was just, mid-card tag team, nobody would be blowing it up like this. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Because he's a shooting star, because he's going after like the title now, it's a lot more in people's faces.
There's a lot more. There's a bigger microscope on everything that he does now. You know what I'm saying? I think whatever he does, whatever may seem just a little bit controversial, people will fucking glom onto that. You know what I'm saying? And try to blow it up. But hey, I haven't, like I said, I didn't even click on the article. So if I'm wrong, please let me know. But just based off his response, I'm just like, that doesn't seem too crazy. But I also feel kind of bad because, now people are speculating about his relationship. And I just learned that Brez married, and also what of Jada Parker? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad for the ladies in the situation, if it is beyond like anything other than what I think it is, which I think this is just bullshit. But I don't know. What you think, man?
If you take Jey Uso's kind of response at face value, then you're like, okay, yeah, this is nothing. He's just grinding and ready to get back to work. Yeah. But if you take Jada Parker's face value, I can see anything happening. I get it.
Damn.
Like, fine.
Yeah.
And freaking superstar athlete. Like, she does flips off the ropes. That's cool. But yeah, no, hopefully Jey Uso can continue his ascent, challenge for the world title, win one even. He was on I forget what show it was, but he was doing an interview talking about, I never really thought of myself as like a world champion, until this last year, I won the Intercontinental Championship. And that was the first time I had like a big singles title. And that gave me the confidence to see myself like I could be the face of this entire business. And he's been the most popular, the most over, the biggest pops coming through the crowd, superstar that we've seen in so long. I don't even remember anybody else that was this loved, or that freaking the entire stadium is eating. And I think his intro, he opened up Monday Night Raw on Netflix this week, and it was like 10 minutes of yeeting, bro. It was like 10 minutes. He would stop, get ready to talk, hop back on, the music's still playing, hop back on the top rope, freaking everybody going crazy. So definitely super popular. But also, when you're the man, those temptations or those possibilities, those options for other women, you assume pop up more. So he's gonna have to like control himself, not be like Uncle Rock. Because if there was one thing Dwayne Johnson was known for, it was fucking like a lot. Sorry. Yeah, he apparently
tone it down, dude. Watch your mouth,
yeah,
dude.
I shouldn't have. I might
Watch
have
it.
the uppercut there.
Yeah.
But yeah, superstar The Rock was handing out strudel. And is Jey gonna take that same route? The people's strudel.
The people's strudel, bro.
So yeah,
Okay.
we got to keep an eye on Jey now. With the we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and support him, continuously support him. But now the eye is open, right? Now it's like if other stuff like that starts to happen in different situations, different cases, then it's like, okay, you might have a problem. You might have like that's definitely going to cause issues at home. You're married. There's a superstar women just all over you, filling up on you. That's you gotta, and that could derail like his career. He's got wife and kids. Like you can't throw that away. Yeah. So shout out to Jey. Shout out to main event Jey Uso taking over Saturday night main event and hopefully beating Gunther. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but hey, you've seen Gunther before, right? And it's like his other titles with like Damian Priest and his other little match. He looked hella big. He's been in the ring face to face with Jey Uso for the last couple weeks. They look like the same size. I'm like, what?
I thought Gunther was like 7 or 8 the way.
Yeah, I thought he was like
a fucking monster.
Drew McIntyre, bigger than like that big dude. So like, I don't know. It makes me
gone from me, temptress.
It makes me think Jey Uso has a chance on Saturday night main event to end Gunther's like early title run. And I'm hoping for it. I'm actually going to tune in. I haven't tuned in before, but I will be watching this one.
Hell yeah. We could get to this last one, but I'm thinking we could save it for the Patreon on Saturday.
Which one's that?
I think this is a good stopping point.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Dot and Sis.
Oh,
Dot and Sis with the halftime show.
SZA.
Nice. SZA. That's another one with a freaking great face value. Golly, you're beautiful, dude.
Are you gonna go see her new movie?
Oh, with Kiki?
Yeah. By Issa Rae.
Yeah.
One of them days.
Stream it. One of them days, probably stream it. That sounds fucked up. Maybe I should go watch it. I'm sorry. I'll go watch it. People are saying it's pretty funny. I think I forgot who said it was funny.
There was one commercial for it that said it was 100% on Rotten Tomatoes so far.
I've seen that ad hella times on shorts and shit. So I'm like, oh yeah, I just might need to go watch this. It's fucking programmed in my rotted brain.
I'm trying to ask anybody who's already seen it, like, is it legit or is that just like, commercial? Is that just advertising?
I gotta ask KT. I think I could have sworn Cam said he saw it and said it was good, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I think Cam's story.
Cam?
I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like, this movie's great.
For sure.
So,
all right, cool.
There's just a few of them already that are like, good. And I'm like, all right, I might have to go see this in theaters.
Yeah, I think we have a good one, man. You got anything to let them know about? What you want to talk to these fools about before we go?
I am done. I'm gonna go for a walk. This was great.
Nice, you bastard. I gotta go tomorrow. Fuck. I'm gonna play Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I ain't got nothing much either, man. Again, appreciate y'all for rocking with us, for supporting us. Again, hit us up on the Patreon, man. Patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast if you want to support us. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out over there. Anywhere you listen and stream your pods, man. Apple Podcast, Spotify. Just check us out. Check out the Polynesian boys over there at the Polynesian Podcast with the Uso Forest. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. Do what you need to do. All right. Okay. And episode 113 and what?
Stream therapy sessions.
Stream therapy sessions. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah, show the Uso some love, bro. Y'all know what to do, man. Yeah, go far. Episode 113. Bye. Bye. It's about this.